What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've been neglecting all of you, but thank you again to all my friends, followers, and subscribers that stayed faithful this entire time. So before I continue, I have to let you guys know I just filmed a 20-minute video and realized there was like a huge booger in my nose. So I was like, dang it! So here I am refilming. I thought, what a better time to make some connections with you guys when we're all kind of stuck at home. So I do want to say that we all know what's going on in the last 2 weeks. But when you're creating a YouTube video, they tend to monetize a lot of things. And right now, I just have to be very careful with my words and what I'm saying because I don't want my channel to get shut down. So, aside from that, things have gotten really, really crazy in the last 2 weeks. We're all kind of on lockdown. And I wanted to reach out to you guys and just give you some healthy tips behind thinking and living positively, and some things that you can do that are productive, and some things that maybe you should stay away from. So let's just talk about those really fast. A couple of basic things that you can do are taking some time away from the social media and your phone. We are so vulnerable right now, and our mental and physical needs, wants, and desires are so connected, you guys. It's crazy. Good feeds good, negative habits feed negative habits. So some physical things that you guys can do is, yeah, trying to stay active. Even though you're kind of limited, there are still options. Go outside and have a nice run, or go for a nice walk, or go outside and meditate. When you are breathing in fresh air, you're not only feeding your body, but you're also, feeding your mind, your body, and your soul, and you're connecting the world into your being, if that makes sense. That breath is giving you life. So you're directly connected to nature simply by just being you. So going out, getting some fresh air, drinking lots of water with lemon, making sure that you're feeding your body with nutritious foods that are going to give you energy. And I think that once again, it's easier to stay out of the gym when you just ate a burger and fries and some pizza, whereas you're more motivated when you drink water and you eat a healthy breakfast in the morning. You're more inclined to make more positive decisions throughout that day. So staying away from the phone too, I think, is so important because we're so impressionable. And social media is not only really repetitive, but it can be really, what's it called? Can consume a lot of your time and your energy and your mental headspace. Another thing I wanted to say is cleanliness is holiness. Take that in a physical way and a spiritual way. So cleanse your mind and your spirit, declutter, try to declutter and disconnect from what's going on all around us. Because if this has taught any of us anything, it's that we are so out of control, you guys. Everything can be taken away from us in a second, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Just like right now, there's nothing that any of us can do. So what a better time to make positive decision making and thinking and contributing something and not being counterproductive. Something that's not good for you to do is by taking advantage of this time at home and laying on the couch all day and eating popcorn and, drinking vodka sodas. That isn't going to get you anywhere. It's okay to rest and relax, but like I said, make sure that you're doing something good for yourself. So giving yourself a facial, cleaning your home to making sure that, the germs are clean. But, like I said, that I want to focus more on the mental aspect of all of this. So I think a lot of people have the wrong idea about a lot of things today and what's really important. If everything going on today hasn't taught you a couple of lessons, you're in the wrong mindset. And I want you to know that you always have a choice to try to learn and grow and act on positivity even when things are low, than to keep feeding into the negative energy. You always have a choice. So right now, what I think that the lesson is, I think that there's a lot of lessons. I think that the universe is really trying to connect with us and help us revert back to a pure and higher self. I want you guys to know too that if you ask the universe, if you truly ask the universe and your higher self, aka God, what am I here for? Who am I? What do I really want in life? I can promise you it's never anything to do with the physical world. Meaning it's never going to be your deepest desire deep down is never going to be, well, I want to look exactly like this person and be a millionaire. People who have a more positive mindset and are more spiritual on a higher frequency know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't desire things anymore that you once did. You start learning and growing on a different frequency where you then switch. Okay, well, I feel like I was on automatic, but now, I'm on a different level, as wanting to grow, wanting to learn, wanting to create, wanting to help, wanting to be thankful, positive and productive. So today I took a lot of time to be still and to really talk with God and to ask him to really help my train of thought. And I kind of just released all of my anxieties and my worries onto him, and I surrendered them all. And it was crazy the clarity that I gained just from that little time that I had took. And then, you guys, he totally affirmed and validated me. As I was on my way to go and meditate after I had read the scripture, I was actually praising his name and who he was on my way to my meditation spot. And I saw a white bird right in front of me. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this in any of my other videos, but God has made his presence known to me through birds a lot. Just my own connection with God, that's kind of like our thing. So multiple times in my life when I'm really opening my heart and my mind to him and I'm really trying to connect with him, he will validate me through birds. So this morning when I saw that white bird, I just started crying because I knew at that moment that I had connected with him and that he was affirming my presence. And, I can hear you, I can see you, and I am with you through this. So what's happening right now is there is a shift going on. And I actually started to feel it a couple of weeks ago where I was just feeling like really depressed and I wanted to stay in my bed a lot. And I actually got sick on multiple occasions. And I think once again, because my mental headspace wasn't right, that it was literally starting to affect my physical body. So, getting outside too is so good for you. I mean, going stir crazy is it's a real thing. I mean, being in isolation, as humans, we're not meant for that. We are meant to connect with each other. We are meant to, kind of be on the run and to be exploring and learning and growing at all times. That never stops, even into adulthood. If you think about where you were at when you were a child, you didn't have anything to worry about when you were a kid. You just simply were you. And as a child, they don't have ulterior motives. Kids don't try to compare. They don't try to get a better job. They're not in the mindset that, unfortunately, as we get older, we're so impressionable by everything and everyone around us that it starts to slowly distract us away from who we truly are and what's really important. Looks don't truly matter. Who you are is what really matters. And if you're around people that tell you the opposite, you're around the wrong people. And that's why when you believe in Christ, it is a firm foundation. It teaches you so much about yourself, your self-worth, who you really are, what you're meant to be, you know, and how to live your life in a good way. You know, Jesus came to set that example. He was the living proof of, you know, who God truly was, and to set the example on how we really should be, how we should not pass judgment on anybody, because we're all, you know, sinners. Something that I heard the other day was really cool. It was, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. And I want you guys to really think about that. And that kind of knocks me into check, because not too long ago, I was at a very different place in my life. I mean, I believed God, but I didn't really have a relationship with Him. I was sinning all the time. I was impulsive. I got very caught up into my looks and physical appearance, and that totally distracted me away from who I truly was and what I'm truly here for. And you know, it's easy to get caught up. You know, like I said, it's a snowball effect. When you're making bad choices, you're going to continue making those. As when you kind of make a shift and you want to start doing better, it's easier. It gets easier every single day. Now, something that I want to point out is, we're not all meant to be the same, to think the same, and to do the same. God gave us the right to a free will. And I think it was to really test who we are spiritually, not physically. God doesn't care if you're a lawyer, if you go to college. He cares about your intent and your impact upon others. Did you trust and love Him during the hardships, or did you turn your back on Him and try to be your own God and take control of your situation? I think that this is a lesson where He is putting His foot down and saying, I am the creator, and at any moment in time, I could take it or I could give it. And I want to see who my true followers are. Who is truly going to follow me? Who is truly going to love me and thank me and be gracious and kind and giving and loving at a time like this, when we're all so vulnerable and emotional and sensitive. And that's what I think this is God is testing us. Who are my warriors? Who are my true prophets, you know, walking on this planet, that are, you know, living proof of my word and who I truly am at a time like this, is when we need that the most. We can't continue feeding this negative time with more negativity. We all know nothing comes from nothing, but something can create something. So also, you guys, I want you to dig deep within and ask, like I said, your truer self, before you were, you know, impressioned by what you thought you should be. And when you were comparing yourself, I want you to talk to that inner child within you. Who am I really? What do I really want in life? And we all know that the little things are what matter the most. And that is also, you know, with any relationship, including God or a friendship or a marriage, when things are good, things are good. If everything's perfect all the time, everything's perfect. What's important, what makes or breaks any relationship, including God, is when stuff gets tough, you remain calm, positive, graceful, you're being productive, you're making an impression upon people in a positive way, you know, and you're really living truth of God. You have to open your mind and your soul to being a vessel. Jesus, I allow you within. I surrender myself. I want you to act through me. I want people to see you through me. And the more that you let God in and you connect with Him more, the more you're going to desire that, and the less you're going to desire the things that are unimportant. So that was kind of what really urged me to make this video, was I really wanted to connect with you guys, and I wanted to give you guys some hope, some direction, and some positivity at a moment when we're so out of control. I want you guys to stay strong and to, once again, like I said, think positive. The more that you think positive, the more that that's going to radiate within your actions, what you're saying, remember too, your words are very, very powerful. When you speak something into existence, you can no longer take that back. So try to be your biggest fan and give yourself affirmations. Continue loving yourself. And like I said, loving other people is so rewarding. And if I've learned anything from God, it's everything wonderful that I am is all given to Jesus. I haven't always been, at this good, calm place in my life. And I'm not always like this too. I have my days, trust me. But I think I just really wanted to open up to what's going on around us and just enlighten you guys and encourage you and let you know that all of this stuff will end. We don't know when. And that's the beauty of God, is he is full of surprises. And, to stay strong with your faith and to love each other and try to connecting with people, not on the internet, you guys. I mean, making real connections with people. I want you guys to reach out to me. If you're wanting to connect, you're wanting some guidance or anything, please feel free to, comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well. I want you guys to stay healthy and keep a healthy mindset. And until next time, I am going to try to start filming a lot more too from here out. It also taught me during this time that I kind of got off track with things, which happens in life, but I am sorry, you guys, and I want to let you know I am going to make more of an effort to continue connecting with you guys, especially at a time like this. You have something to look forward to. So I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I hope you know that I genuinely care for each and every one of you. If you are watching this right now, it was divinely guided and you needed to see this and hear the message. So love you guys. Have a wonderful day.